Woman who is secretly attracted to you always shows these 7 signs. Modern Stoic. The greatest thing you'll ever learn is just to love and be loved in return. Eden Abez. Have you ever caught a woman looking at you in a way that made you wonder, is there something more here? Attraction isn't always spoken aloud, and often it's conveyed through the smallest of gestures. Women can be secretive about their feelings, but sometimes those feelings are written in the body language and behaviors they unknowingly display. In this video, we'll dive into the subtle signs that a woman might be secretly attracted to you. 7 indicators that might change the way you understand the people around you. Attraction isn't always obvious. Sometimes, it's the little things, how she glances at you, the way she interacts when you're near, or how her actions change when you're around. Women often communicate their feelings non-verbally, and if you're not paying attention, you might miss these key signs. But once you know what to look for, you'll have a much better understanding of what's happening beneath the surface. We'll explore 7 major signs backed by psychological research. These subtle clues are not coincidental, but rather meaningful signals of someone's true emotions. Understanding these signs is more than just recognizing attraction. It's about gaining insight into the secret language that speaks louder than words ever could. Imagine the power of being able to read these nonverbal cues. It could transform the way you approach relationships, interactions, and even your own social instincts. We're about to break it all down, so sit back and pay close attention to these signs, which can help you respond with confidence and understanding. If you enjoy this content, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Make sure you don't miss out on future videos by clicking the notification bell. Let's jump into it. Sign number 1, the lingering glance. Don't ignore it when she looks at you longer than necessary. That lingering glance. It's not a mistake, not a casual glance, and definitely not a coincidence. If a woman is holding your gaze just a little longer than what feels comfortable, pay attention. This is one of the clearest signs that she is secretly drawn to you. The lingering glance is subtle, yet powerful, and it's one of the easiest ways for her to communicate her attraction without saying a word. Eye contact is one of the most primal ways humans connect, and in the context of attraction, it's even more telling. When a woman locks eyes with you and holds the connection for an extra beat, it's her way of signaling interest. It's a delicate dance. She is not only trying to gauge if you share her interest, but also building an unspoken connection. Research shows that prolonged eye contact fosters feelings of closeness, and when your eyes meet with hers, your brains are sending signals that spark intimacy. This is the blessing of Stoicism in modern life, being able to remain calm and composed, yet attuned to the signs of human connection. It's not just about the act of eye contact itself, but also about what happens in her body. The brain is wired to respond to attraction, and your eyes aren't the only part of your body that reacts. Her pupils might dilate, signaling to you that she's genuinely engaged and interested in what you're saying or doing. This involuntary response might be subtle, but it's a clear marker of attraction. But don't get too caught up in the science. The real point here is that the lingering glance is your cue to notice, to tune into something deeper happening between you two. This is her way of reaching out, even if her words remain unsaid. Now, don't be oblivious. When you catch her eye, observe more than just the glance itself. Often, this lingering stare comes with other small signs: a soft smile, slightly raised eyebrows, or a head tilt that invites you to engage. All these body language cues complement the lingering gaze, creating a silent message: I'm intrigued by you. Do you feel the same as a modern Stoic? You must embrace this moment with calm attention. Stoicism teaches us to not act impulsively but to observe the present situation with clarity. This is your chance to take in the moment, gauge her interest, and make the next move, subtly, confidently, and with poise. You don't need to rush or jump to conclusions. The lingering glance is an invitation, but it's one that requires a measured response. If you recognize these signals and respond with your own version of eye contact, perhaps even returning a knowing smile, you're not just acknowledging her attraction. You're engaging in a deeper, more meaningful interaction. It's a dance of give and take, of silent communication that reveals more than words ever could. This isn't about playing games. Instead, it's about recognizing the subtle ways a woman may show interest. The old Stoic would tell you that patience and perception are key. Be aware of what's around you and what's in front of you, without rushing to conclusions. The lingering glance, when you notice it and understand it, can open doors to deeper conversations and potential connections. Don't let this moment slip by without paying attention. Trust the signs. Sign number 2, the delicate touch. Have you ever felt that sudden, almost imperceptible brush of her fingers against your arm? Or perhaps a playful nudge, casual but meaningful. When you're talking, it may seem like an innocent gesture, but if you're paying attention, these small acts of touch are far from random. They are signals, silent and powerful, in the intricate dance of attraction. In the world of modern Stoicism, we understand the importance of controlling our impulses, of maintaining emotional balance, but don't let that fool you. Stoic lessons also teach us to recognize the subtle, unspoken cues that others give us. And if a woman is attracted to you, her touch is one of the most effective ways to communicate this. She doesn't need to say anything because she's already telling you everything with a gentle pat, a soft nudge, or a brief graze. What is the meaning behind this? That's right. When she touches you, it's not just about physical connection. It's about breaking barriers, making you feel more at ease. It's a subtle invitation to draw closer, to get comfortable. Touch, as part of the silent language of attraction, is deeply profound. It's a gesture that reaches beyond mere words to convey something more meaningful. I trust you. Research has shown time and again that a simple touch can establish trust and increase emotional intimacy. This is especially true when the touch comes from someone you're interested in. A brief brush of the arm, a playful poke, these aren't accidents. They are invitations for closeness. The closer she feels to you, the more likely she is to express this through touch. And in a world that often values Stoic self-reliance, it's essential to understand that not every moment has to be marked by a rigid separation. The blessing of Stoicism is not about keeping others at arm's length. It's about managing those moments of closeness, recognizing the opportunity to bond. Why touch matters in attraction. The act of touch is so much more than a mere physical sensation. It's a mechanism for creating deeper intimacy. In the same way that Stoicism helps us build emotional resilience, it also teaches us to understand the deeper currents of human interaction. The act of touch can release oxytocin, the so-called bonding hormone. This hormone helps build trust, calms anxiety, and encourages a sense of safety. Think of it as an invisible thread that ties you both together. As that invisible thread strengthens, the connection between you becomes more intimate, more genuine. It's not just the touch that matters, it's the emotional safety and trust it conveys. When she touches you, it's not just about proximity. It's about trust, comfort, and the beginning of something more. She's letting you know that she feels safe around you, that she's open to a deeper connection. But don't mistake this for mere flirtation. It's a subtle yet powerful invitation to something more meaningful. Don't be afraid to respond. Stoicism doesn't teach us to shut down these gestures. It encourages us to recognize them, to understand their meaning, and to use them as tools for building deeper, more meaningful relationships. So what do you do when you feel the touch? You mustn't overthink it. The key to responding to these gestures lies in understanding their purpose. If she's touching you, it means she wants to close the space between you, to make you feel comfortable with her. It's an opportunity. You don't need to move quickly, but you also shouldn't ignore these signs. A gentle touch may be the very moment she's showing you that she's ready to be closer. You must embrace this opportunity. Use it to build trust. Use it to connect. In the same way that Stoicism teaches us to embrace life's challenges with calm and control, it encourages us to see the beauty in these quiet moments of connection. Don't rush. Let the touch lead you to understanding. By recognizing these signals, you are opening the door to a bond that could grow beyond what you initially expected. In the grand scheme of things, the delicate touch is a powerful tool in the dance of attraction. You can't ignore it, and you shouldn't dismiss it as insignificant. In fact, it's one of the strongest signs that she's drawn to you. Be aware of it, understand its meaning, and you might just find yourself standing at the threshold of something deeper, where the lessons of Stoicism and the warmth of human connection converge. The blessing of Stoicism is not just in personal growth, but in recognizing these moments when another person offers you the opportunity to connect. Don't miss it. Sign number 3, unsaid praises. In the world of attraction, some of the most powerful signs of interest are conveyed without a single word being spoken. Have you ever felt someone's admiration for you, even when no direct compliment was given? It's the unspoken praise, the subtle gestures, the way she smiles or nods, or how she acknowledges your actions without saying a word. This kind of admiration doesn't just flatter you. It builds a relationship, a deeper connection that goes beyond any verbal compliment. It's a way for her to show her interest without having to say it outright. By recognizing your strength, character, and accomplishments in a subtle and skillful manner. These unspoken compliments often manifest through small gestures like a soft smile, an appreciative nod, or a meaningful glance, all without the need for words. This silent admiration might not be obvious at first, but it holds an invisible power that forges a stronger bond based on respect and genuine feelings. These nonverbal cues are her way of recognizing and appreciating the details that make you who you are, without needing to confirm them through spoken words. When a woman admires you without expressing it directly, it's more than just flattery. It's a profound acknowledgement of your qualities, your actions, and your attitude towards life. These moments may be easy to overlook, but if you're sensitive and attentive, you'll recognize them, and that respect will lay the foundation for a lasting connection. In modern life, the principles of Stoicism teach us that respect and admiration don't need to be expressed through words. As Marcus Aurelius once said, "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injustice." Similarly, the greatest form of recognition doesn't come from word, but from actions and attitudes. What we can control is how we act, how we embody strength, and how we respond to life's challenges. Stoic principles help us recognize the value in these small moments, the actions that go unspoken, because these are the true reflections of who we are. When a woman admires you through her silent gestures, she is acknowledging your worth without needing to say it. These actions, though small, carry great weight because they represent a deep respect for what you've accomplished and what you stand for. Never underestimate the power of these unspoken compliments. Recognize that these are the true signs of genuine interest, not superficial praise. They may not always be immediately obvious, but they will guide you toward deeper relationships and stronger connections. These silent moments, when she looks at you, understands you, and admires you without saying a word, are where true feelings are revealed. The Stoic principles of life help you recognize and value these moments, as they embody respect, understanding, and profound connection. Pay attention to them with awareness and appreciation. Let these unspoken compliments become the key to building authentic, meaningful relationships. When you apply Stoic principles in your daily life, not only will you become stronger, but you'll also learn to identify and value these small but incredibly significant signs. Silent gestures are powerful evidence that you've succeeded in building a relationship based on mutual respect and understanding. Never forget that true strength isn't just in words, but in the actions and attitudes you display, even in moments of silence. If you found this valuable, make sure to like, comment below, and share it with someone who could benefit. Don't forget to subscribe for more wisdom on relationships and attraction. Comment to remember. I notice the little things that matter. Sign number 4, the lively discussions. When a woman is genuinely attracted to you, she will make sure you know it through lively, engaging discussions that go beyond the mundane. It's not just about small talk or surface-level exchanges, no. She'll want to dig deeper, to connect on a level that reveals more than just casual banter. This is where you'll see the beauty of a modern Stoic in action. She isn't just talking for the sake of talking. Her interest is rooted in something more meaningful. And these conversations become the very tool she uses to bond with you. Don't mistake this for mere politeness. It's a sign that she sees something worth exploring in you. You must understand this when a woman is interested. She won't shy away from probing into your world. Expect her to ask about your passions, your dreams, and maybe even your past. She'll share bits of herself too, letting her guard down just enough to reveal her own stories. A lively conversation with her is like a dance, both of you moving through topics that foster understanding and emotional connection. This is no fleeting exchange. It's an investment, a demonstration of her desire to get closer to you. The blessing of Stoicism here lies in the art of listening and engaging thoughtfully. Her goal isn't just to fill the silence. She wants to connect, to make you feel heard and understood, and perhaps to understand you better. Don't confuse her attention to detail with something superficial. It's not about her having all the answers to your questions. It's about her willingness to keep the conversation flowing, to create space where both of you can exchange and grow. Research has shown that deep, meaningful conversations foster emotional intimacy, and the more she engages with you in this way, the stronger your bond becomes. Be aware of the nuances in her tone and body language as she listens intently and responds with warmth. This is a clear indication that her interest is not just passing, it's something real. The old Stoic might say that words carry weight, and in this case, they do. They build the foundation of a connection that could lead to something truly remarkable. What you need to do in these moments is simply participate. Dive into the conversation. Share your own thoughts, experiences, and stories, and watch how she reacts. Her enthusiasm will be evident, and the more you open up, the more she will too. Every question she asks, every topic she explores with you is a step toward a deeper connection. Don't pull away or let the conversation stagnate. Seize the opportunity to nurture the relationship and create a meaningful, lasting bond. These discussions are not just words, they are the groundwork for something significant. They reveal how much she values you, how much she wants to understand you, and how much she is invested in you. So, be present, be genuine. And remember, the best relationships are often built on these quiet, profound moments of connection. This is how the modern Stoic would approach it: engage, listen, and let the conversation reveal the potential for something far beyond the superficial. Sign number 5, small gestures. Don't underestimate the power of small gestures. You must be alert, not just to words, but to the subtle, unspoken signs a woman sends when she is secretly attracted to you. These seemingly insignificant actions, those fleeting movements, those gentle touches are more revealing than you may realize. Women, especially when they are drawn to someone, often communicate through these subtle signals, which are far more telling than any overt declaration. Be attentive to the details. These small gestures are often overlooked, but they can make all the difference. Think about a playful nudge during a shared laugh, a touch on the arm when she feels comfortable, or even the way she lingers near you in a group conversation. These are not random acts. Each movement carries weight. It's her way of connecting with you without the need for words. These actions demonstrate warmth, concern, and, most importantly, a desire for intimacy. You must understand that these gestures are never accidents. They are intentional, silent ways of saying, "I'm interested in you." Now, let's dive deeper into what these small gestures really mean. From a psychological perspective, these gestures play a significant role in building a connection. Research shows that even the smallest of touches, a pat on the arm or a fleeting glance, can evoke feelings of closeness and emotional bonding. And this isn't just some random happenstance. It's grounded in the science of human interaction. You see, these movements tap into our instinctual need for connection. And when a woman uses these gestures around you, it's her subconscious way of drawing closer, of letting you know she's paying attention. These actions don't scream for your attention. Instead, they whisper it. It's like a gentle nudge, a quiet invitation to step closer and notice the depth of her feelings. That's the beauty of Stoicism at play, this undercurrent of subtlety that requires us to be aware, yet not overwhelmed. It's a balance, like the Stoic lessons we embrace in our lives. You need to understand the value of patience and observation. Don't rush to conclusions. Pay attention, and in time, you will start to see these small signs as not just accidental movements, but as deliberate gestures meant to communicate an interest far deeper than words could ever express. Don't dismiss the little things. You may be tempted to brush off these gestures. Don't. They are often the most telling of all the signs that someone cares. Whether it's her remembering something insignificant you mentioned in passing or her leaning in just a little closer during your conversation, these small gestures speak volumes. They are an intimate form of communication that skips over words, allowing her emotions to be conveyed through action, not speech. Think about it. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what is in our control and not to waste energy on distractions. Well, you must be in control of your attention. Don't let these moments slip by unnoticed. They are like the Stoic blessing of understanding the gift of being present in the moment, observing what truly matters, and connecting on a deeper level. When a woman is subtly signaling her attraction to you, it is a moment to recognize, to lean in, and appreciate the connection being offered. That is the beauty of these gestures. They are personal and profound. These are the kinds of signs that reveal more than any verbal confession ever could. They show you that she is invested in you, not just as a casual acquaintance, but as someone she wants to get to know better. When a woman remembers the smallest details about your life, when she takes the time to engage with you on a level that others may not, it's a clear indication that she is interested in more than just a superficial connection. She's seeking intimacy and connection, and these gestures are the bridge to that. In many ways, these small gestures embody Stoicism. They show restraint, control, and a deep understanding of how to communicate effectively without overwhelming the other person. She's not forcing anything. Rather, she's waiting for the right moment to let her feelings be known, allowing you to meet her halfway. And you must be wise enough to recognize it. You must understand these small gestures are the key to unlocking deeper understanding. The more you observe them, the more you'll realize just how much they say without saying anything at all. So, the next time you notice a playful touch, a lingering glance, or a thoughtful act that seems a little more personal than usual, don't ignore it. These are the signs that matter. The small gestures are often the ones that reveal the most. An invitation to something greater, something more meaningful. They are the unspoken language of attraction, the subtle dance of two people coming together, guided by a shared understanding of connection. So, be attentive, be present, and embrace the Stoic lessons in patience and observation. In these small, seemingly insignificant moments, you'll find a deeper connection that might just be the beginning of something extraordinary. If you find today's content useful to you, don't forget to share your feelings and lessons with us. Or simply comment, "Very cool." It's a great encouragement for our channel makers. Thank you very much. Sign number 6, emotional openness. When a woman is secretly attracted to you, her emotional openness is one of the clearest and most powerful signs. It's not just idle conversation. She shares her deepest thoughts, dreams, fears, and even her vulnerabilities. This is true emotional openness, a gesture that demonstrates a genuine desire to connect on a deeper level and a complete trust in the person she's sharing it with. As Stoic philosophy teaches, true relationships are built on profound emotional and intellectual connections, not superficial attraction or external appearances. The great Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius once said, "True love is not about perfection, but about understanding, accepting, and trusting each other." When she opens up to you, it's a powerful indication that she truly values you and wants to build a deeper, lasting relationship. Psychology supports this by showing that when people share their emotions and thoughts genuinely, they feel closer to each other. If she's seeking your advice, sharing personal stories, or confiding in you, this is not just a casual conversation. It's her way of expressing trust and admiration for you and valuing your ability to listen and understand. Research has shown that couples with strong emotional connections tend to have more lasting and resilient relationships, as they don't just communicate on the surface level, they truly understand and feel each other on a deeper level. Emotional openness is a clear sign of attraction and also presents a golden opportunity to build a meaningful, genuine connection. When you notice her beginning to share her true self with you, don't let this moment slip away. Don't just listen passively. Engage with her stories and respond with empathy. This is where Stoic principles come into play. By listening with composure, offering understanding without judgment, and being present without trying to fix everything. Stoicism teaches us to engage with others from a place of calmness and wisdom. When she reveals her innermost thoughts, this is a rare and precious opportunity you shouldn't take lightly. Recognize this moment as an opportunity to build trust and a deep bond. Don't shy away from it. Lean into it, embrace it with sincerity, and reciprocate the emotional vulnerability. This is the foundation of lasting connections. Stoic philosophy is about patience, understanding, and virtuous engagement in relationships. You don't need to rush to offer advice or solutions, simply listen, understand, and show her you're there for her. That is the power of emotional openness. It creates mutual understanding, empathy, and a bond that can last. Remember, dealing with a woman's emotional openness is not always easy. But if you apply Stoic principles, you will learn how to approach it with patience and composure. Never underestimate these moments of emotional sharing. Instead, see them as valuable opportunities to strengthen the connection. This is how you can become the man she seeks, strong, steady, yet deeply compassionate and emotionally intelligent. Every time she opens up, it is a sign to step up and prove your ability to connect at a deeper level. Each moment of her emotional openness is an opportunity to create a meaningful, lasting relationship built on trust and sincerity. Great love begins with deep understanding and mutual respect. Therefore, don't hesitate. Respond with all the sincerity and patience you have. Become the man she can trust fully, because that is the key to a promising future together. Sign number 7, polite interactions. Don't mistake politeness for mere courtesy. When a woman is secretly attracted to you, her respectful engagement transcends basic civility. It becomes a powerful tool to express sincere interest in you. This is not just about being nice. It's about her paying close attention to who you are, what you think, and what makes you tick. Every conversation becomes an opportunity for her to connect, to show that your words matter and your presence is valued. If she's listening closely, remembering details from past chats, and referencing them thoughtfully, it's a clear sign she's not just indulging in small talk. She's invested. Her gaze lingers a bit longer, her questions more probing, and every response feels like it's crafted with care. In the world of modern Stoicism, such deliberate attention is not about grand gestures, it's the subtle art of valuing someone without a wordy declaration. This blessing of Stoicism manifests in her knowing that silence can speak volumes and that active listening is a form of respect that transcends the superficial. You must pay attention to these signs, for they aren't random acts of kindness. Women don't just give respect to anyone. They reserve it for those they find worthy. That is why her eye contact is steady, why she hangs on to your words, why she asks about your hobbies, your life story, and your deepest beliefs. Be clear on this when she's genuinely attracted. It's as though the old Stoic wisdom is guiding her. She shows you her interest by treating you with a level of respect that speaks louder than flirtation ever could. This is how she signals that you matter to her, that you're more than just another face in the crowd. Observe how she interacts with you, carefully. Does she engage fully or simply give half-hearted responses? Is there a sense of eagerness to know more about you? Don't ignore these signs. Respectful participation in conversations isn't just an act of politeness. It's her way of showing appreciation for your thoughts and the person you are. And more importantly, it's a foundational step in building real emotional connection. Her treatment of you is more than kindness. It's a deliberate and thoughtful action that conveys interest and curiosity. This is the power of respectful participation in its truest form. And it's one of the clearest indicators that she's not just passively engaging with you, she's actively investing in the relationship. Let this be the litmus test when she listens with focus and engages with care. You're not just a passing acquaintance, you're someone she truly respects and, likely, someone she's deeply attracted to. So, next time you're in conversation, notice if she treats you like an equal, if she's genuinely interested in your stories, and if her demeanor radiates respect. If the answer is yes, The old Stoic and modern Stoic wisdom alike both tell you the same thing: this woman is attracted to you, and the bond you're building is rooted in a mutual, meaningful connection. Hey there, thanks so much for watching. If you found these 7 signs helpful, you're one step closer to understanding those subtle clues women may give when they're secretly attracted to you. Remember, attraction often shows up in the small, unspoken moments. That warm smile, the little gestures, or a lingering glance. So pay attention to those signs and use them to guide your responses with confidence and ease. You've got this. If this video helped you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more tips on attraction, confidence, and stoicism. I truly appreciate you watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Take care.